by what is my conviction
for the public good.
for the public good.
I further swear
I further swear
that I will uphold and support
that I will uphold and support
the Constitution and laws
the Constitution and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state of Georgia.
and of the state of Georgia.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The pending reorganization of our city government will be designed to open wide the doors of City Hall to all Atlantans and to make our city government more responsive to people needs and people problems. Foremost among our problems, other than the need for increased interracial cooperation and communication, is crime. Regardless of where we live in Atlanta, whether it be Buckhead or Beaverslide, Peachtree Hills or Perry Homes, Cabbage Town or Collier Heights, Carver Homes or Cascade Heights, regardless of what one does for a living, regardless of the insularity one's money may afford, everybody is crime's victim. And we all must make certain that this dread disease does not cause our great city's demise.
Although we have reduced crime in Atlanta, especially during the last quarter of 1979, we may be seeing the light, but we are not out of the tunnel yet. That will require, among other things, more and substantially better paid police. Atlanta needs votes that support a public policy which makes public safety Atlanta's top priority. Rhetoric simply will not cut it.
We have in our midst a great tragedy that is a manifestation of a social problem in some ways, in that throughout cities of the world, including America, not just Atlanta, the street children have become almost invisible to society. They've been there so long that people assume that maybe they're supposed to be there. Well, they're not supposed to be there. And maybe in all of this great tragedy, there will come some silver lining of understanding of the need for families to be closer and more attentive to each other, more loving, more compassionate, that society must pay attention to those who are destitute because of poverty, disease, racism, other social malignancies, and therefore we have to see those who are there, no longer ignore these problems, and do all we can to be sure that they are corrected.
There is no chance, no destiny, no fate can circumvent, hinder, or control the firm resolve of a determined soul. So, from generation to generation, there has been a drumbeat of excellence, a drumbeat of liberation, a drumbeat of service, a drumbeat of wisdom, a drumbeat of courage, a drumbeat of leadership. And now that torch is passed. For this struggle, someone has said to me, this struggle is not a sprint, it's a relay. We go as far as we can, and then we challenge and charge others to do their best. And I want to close by saying that the worst thing that can happen to a human being is not to die. Death is not the worst thing that can happen to us. The worst thing that can happen to us is to live without faith, without hope, without love, without dreams, without hope, and without aspirations. For that is worse than death. Maynard Jackson lived with determination. He lived with faith. He lived with hope. He lived through service. He led with courage. And we say today, farewell, our brother.